Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to start a first session with me, Sanishka Mishra. And today we are going to start a new chapter of class 7 science NCRT book, and the chapter is nutrition in plants. So let's get started without any time wasting. Okay, so I need to start share my screen as it's very important to me, and I just really love your comments and that the comment you and the like and the share and subscribe you always do to me, and I seriously love it, and I thank you so much guys by this, and the very small request that please, please stay home, stay safe like me, and I'll always pray for your families. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the chapter in Science NCRT book, Nutrition in Plants. Okay, chapter number one. So, so this is very important that carbohydrates, proteins, fat are nutrients that are necessary for our body. So this is the definition of nutrients that you need to mark it in your notebooks or in the book. Now, mode of nutrition in plants. So I'm going to the basics and the mains in the book, that in this chapter or in this book. Okay, so whenever I'm going to teach you science or anything, I just need to just tell you that only we are doing just the brief about it, and the key terms like uh, autotrophic, autotrophs, heterotrophics, and like that, and so on. Okay, so let's get started. So let's continue. I'm so sorry. Let's continue. I'm so sorry. So all organisms, when I say that, why do organisms need food? So all organisms need food to require food that plants have synthesized foods themselves by animals, animals including humans cannot. So plants, in this paragraph we understand that plants can only synthesize and make their own food by themselves, or and thus that we are, as humans and animals, cannot make food. We need to take food from plants. So this is the paragraph's meaning. So and the humans, they get they get they get it from plants or animals that eat plants. Thus the humans and animals are directly indirectly are dependent on plants. So plants and animals and humans, we as humans and animals are always dependent on plants, as they can only make their own food and we can get food from them. We cannot get food from, and we cannot only eat that animal products only. So it's a huge and major difference. So mode of nutrition in plants. Mode of nutrition in plants, that plants are only organisms that can prepare food for themselves by using water, carbon dioxide, and minerals. So you need to mark this in your book. Mark this in your book. Page number, I think, I don't have the book, I have the PDF of this, but that, oh, it's okay. Just mark it in the first page there where the title is written. Then this paragraph you need to underline till nutrition is a mode that the nutritions enable living organisms to build their bodies, to grow, to repair, to damage, and parts of their body that provide the energy that carry out life processes. Now nutrition is the mode of the by taking foods from the organisms and its utilization by the body. You need to underline from from this whole thing to utilization of the body. The mode of nutrition which organisms make food for themselves for simple substances are called autotrophic. Autotrophic. Autotrophic are nutrition that therefore plants are called autotrophs. Autotrophs as in the plants. Plants as they synthesize their food and make their own food, so they are called as autotrophs. And the heterotrophs, like us, like animals that take food by prepared by the plants, are called as heterotrophs. So hetero means other and auto means self. So this is a very 1.1 the whole 1.1 is very important in the market all. And this also. And now photosynthesis, food making processes in plant. So this is a very, you need to learn this, as I'm in class 8 and my teacher has told me that in class 7 book, chapter number 1, nutrition in plants, have this, that the bodies of living organisms are made up of tiny units called cell. Cell can be under microscopic, or organelles or organisms by only one cell as an egg, so we can see with a naked eye. But all but all of the cells, like most all of the cells, we can see by uh I'm so sorry, by a microscope. So it's a very huge difference, so you need to mark this, as you can mark a tick there, then you can tick there in the box, that this is very important and can come in class 8, or ma'am can also ask you. So okay, so leaves leaves are the food factories of a plant, therefore are raw materials must reach the leaf. Waters and minerals present in soil that are absorbed by the uh, by the roots and transported to the leaves through the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. These pores surrounded by guard cells, are such pores are called as stomata. So you need to underline this, as in this chapter there are many key terms which I couldn't, like that. Mm, uh, we cannot reach the end by now, but I think so we need to pause by by a second or third page. Okay, the water and the minerals are transported to the leaves and vessels which run pipes throughout the root and the system, and the stem and the branches and the leaves. They form a continuous path of passage for the nutrients reaching to the leaves. They are called as vessels, and you need to learn about them in chapter 11, the transportation of materials in plants. Okay, so I think so every chapter is very important, as in this, the green leaves have a pigment that are called chlorophyll, and it helps to capture the energy of the sunlight, and this energy is used to synthesize and food from carbon dioxide and water. Since synthesis of food occurs in the presence of sunlight, it is called photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to combine. So we need that chlorophyll is chlorophyll, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water necessary to carry out the process of photosynthesis. It is a unique process. This is a unique process on Earth, that solar energy is captured by leaves and stored in the plants and form the food. Thus, sun is an ultimate source of energy that for all organisms. So I'm just I don't know what to say, but I don't know. But this is a very big chapter, and plus big paragraphs, and all the photosynthesis, and all things which I really don't like it. And And thus, you need to underline all the keyterms in the book, but I have only the PDF, so I think so I couldn't I cannot do that. But since I have the PDF, let's see I can what I can do. Okay, and I'm using this app really long time ago when I was in sixth. It's called Grammarly. Grammarly is a very interesting app that you just cannot like you can actually mark your sentences and all just by doing this and all. So I just really like the way. So see, there are 127 mistakes, and see, I I personally love this app, but we need to continue as we are coming to an end. And this is all the diagrams which I was showing. Okay. I'm so sorry, but this is not sponsored by Grammarly. Okay. So. We are just moving to another subtopic that is called the uh, the the parts of a plant and a parts of a leaf. So this is a diagram showing the process of photosynthesis that ma'am can ask you, like the light energy, the carbon dioxide, the oxygen, and the chlorophyll in the leaf, water and minerals. So you need to learn this formula very in a very initiative way. So carbon dioxide plus water, sunlight, chlorophyll, carbohydrate plus oxygen. You need to learn this uh, as equation, as ma'am can also ask this, and I can send you the question paper of it, but I cannot think in that. But since I don't think so, we couldn't reach to the end as I have a lot of work to do. I need to leave the class, but I really appreciate that you learn in my class in the first two pages only. So thank you so much. And my introduction video, I will send it to you in a week or so, or tomorrow also. As in, my brief introduction is that I can teach class 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Okay, so no need to worry. Class 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm there for you. I'll really appreciate that you will subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it, and comment anything. Like, take some tips, because I share tips also, like study tips and tricks, and math formulas and numericals, which help you a lot. Okay, thank you. Bye.